All right, so we got one of the hardest resellers in our area to stop through and kind of give us some game on the channel today. How you doing, my brother?
Good, man. How are you?
Good, bro. So the first thing I want to ask you, bro, because right now what I'm seeing a lot from a lot of different YouTubers just from the resale climate period is that resale is dead, bro, and it's dying. Can you agree with that from your perspective?
No, but sales are slower right now, but you just gotta find a way. Like, for example, I started selling more on eBay.
Right.
eBay prices are higher than StockX, I guess, because StockX has that, people, getting fakes, so they're not messing with StockX anymore. And I've been selling really good on eBay. Another thing is having that clientele that's gonna pay the high prices for the sneakers because they don't want to go out and get the shoe and stuff like that. Getting pre-orders before the shoes even come out, guaranteeing not only the pair, but guaranteeing that high price for the shoe before that price drops after releases. And it can go both ways. Like, for example, for the Canvas 4s, like I was selling them for $320 before release. Right when they released, they got delayed, so the price went up to like $360. So the people that already had locked down for pre-order, I gave it to them for $320, and then the extra ones that I had, I was selling them for $360. So it's just like that. And also raffles. I started doing raffles after I got 2K on Instagram, and I do raffles for shoes. And then right now I'm doing a raffle for the Chicago Jordan 1 Lost and Found. That's going to come out in 2 weeks. So I want to get as many raffles done as possible before the shoe comes out. That way I guarantee that high ticket for that shoe, because that shoe is going to drop once it releases. And most of the items that I buy is retail. I don't really buy for resale unless somebody asks me for a shoe, and then I mark it up a little bit and then I find it for them.
Right.
But I usually have them pay me beforehand.
Right. Okay. So I want to talk about that a little bit more for our viewers, bro, because the main thing, bro, with the resale climate being where it is, I kind of want to highlight this for somebody who may be just starting, bro, and might want to look at you and say, well, bro, how are you buying all these shoes for retail, bro? Like, what would be the best advice you would give somebody looking to buy sneakers for retail?
I mean, you just gotta do footwork. You just gotta go to stores every single day. It takes, sometimes I go to 5 different malls and I don't find anything. And sometimes I go to a mall and I find a bunch of stuff, and I'm like calling up my friends so we can get some more, so I can pay them a little bit of bread so we can get more shoes,
Right.
Like, for example, these were set to release, I think, next month. They got pushed back.
Right.
They had them just chilling in the store, first come, first serve. I already sold 4 pairs. I got 2 left.
Right.
And these are 120. I'm selling them for 270 on eBay all day.
Right. So those going for 270.
Yeah. Well, they're going a little bit lower if you look at StockX. But like I said, with StockX, it's like same thing with these. These are the Drake Air Forces.
Oh wow, you got the OVO Air Forces.
Yeah. So these were set to release next month. They just had them chilling in store. I sold this one for 300 plus shipping on eBay.
Right.
So,
right.
I mean, you just gotta do some footwork. Doing footwork that gets you the connections. People see you, people that work there, and they'll tell you, hey, we're dropping this on this day. Hey, how many you want? You can get 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's how you got to do it.
So you're mainly just establishing those connections as well too. So does it work this way, like to where as the more they see your face, maybe they start to say, hey, you're in here every day,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Be like, hey, what you like? What can I help you with? I'm like, oh, y'all got anything in the back that y'all have for sale? And they're like, oh, actually we do. We have a Panda. You want it? I'm like, hell yeah, I'll take it. You just gotta. They're not gonna have it out there, because if they have it out there, they know all the resellers are gonna come get them. And not that you have to tell them that you're a reseller, but you're making them money at the end of the day. So it doesn't matter if you're a reseller or not. You're making their quota every day. So you're helping them,
Okay, cool. So I want to talk about that a little bit, bro, because from my experience and a lot of other people's experience, you mostly run into employees who act like, like the shoe is coming out of their check. You know what I mean? So most commonly I run into Foot Locker employees, Finish Line employees who, honestly, bro, I've had them lie to me before. And when I say that, is how I know they lied, is because I'd ask one person, hey, do y'all have anything, in the back or whatever, and then you know, the next person, the next employee would tell me like, oh yeah, bro, we got this. You know what I mean? How do you combat that, and do you experience that?
Yeah, all the time. I have people that work inside the malls, inside the foot stores, that they tell me, hey, even the manager, the main manager, he's reselling to, he's backdooring pairs. That's just how it is. I mean, they make like $10 an hour. I'm not saying that that's not
Bad
good or
or
anything,
right,
but like,
right.
they if they can make a little bit of money on top of something, they're gonna do it. And you just got to get locked in with those type of people. But yeah, they always have stuff in the bag. I mean, like I said, I go to stores and they tell me, you want this, they have it in the bag, don't even have it up front, and I'll be buying it.
Right.
Or they be telling me like, hey, this is gonna come out this day, make sure you're here or whatever. Or doing raffles too. Like that's another thing. A shoe that's coming out, a lot of people are like, oh, I never win raffles. Well, if you only do one raffle, you're not gonna win.
Right.
You have a low chance of winning that raffle. But if you do 20, you're gonna get 5 or 6 of them.
Okay, now let me ask you this. When you say do 20 raffles, do you mean enter the raffle 20 times, or do you mean
No.
literally 20 different raffles?
Well, yeah, there's the Foot Locker and Champ stores. You can do those on the app. Yeah, I mean, more chances of having different accounts is more chances of winning. So doing it that way, but also doing it in stores. Like for example, Shoe Palace, they have in-store raffles on Tuesday before the release. So on Tuesdays before the release, I'll be going to 6-7 different Shoe Palaces to get my chances higher of getting that shoe.
Right.
For example, the last release, the 4, this one, I ended up getting about 10 men and about 8 grade school sizes the day of release. So and that's just like winning raffles and all that stuff, and not counting the ones that I got coming from like ship to me option and all that stuff online also.
Okay,
that's just the day of release.
Right. Okay, so let me ask you this: when it comes to ship to me option, I hear people say that, hey, that's a better chance to guarantee that you cop. Is that true?
Well, it depends how much points you have on your account. Like for example, I have 2 accounts over 1 million, and those accounts always hit on the ship to me. Either in store or ship to me on those accounts, guarantee. Like it's been hitting for the last 6 months.
How do you choose which one? How do you choose which option? How do you know, okay, I'm going for in store on this one and I'm going for ship to me on this other one?
No, I do it all. I do in store or ship to me, because if you don't get them in store, you can get the ship to me option, and those 2 accounts.
So you can pick both within the same raffle. You can pick ship to me, and
you can pick the 3 stores, and then you can pick also ship to me. So if you don't hit the 3 stores, you get the ship to me option.
When it comes to the raffles and everything like that, you're ultimately saying, hey, you've got to enter multiple raffles, right? Do they still do like in-store raffles?
Yes, a few stores still do in-store raffles. Most of the stores are now online or in the app. But there's a few stores that do in-store raffles as well. For example, like I said, Shoe Palace does in-store raffles on Tuesday before the release. And then sometimes when stores get restocks, they do raffles in stores as well, like Finish Line and JD.
Right.
But like I said, they just got late shipments right now, so everybody's picking up all the 4s at the stores.
Right.
So you just got to get in. Like I said, they just got to see your face. I be going to malls like I'm off Monday. I work Monday through Thursday, and those days in the morning times. As soon as they open, I'm usually at the mall.
Right.
Just seeing what they have, or at least so they can see just my face. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Just so they can see your face and they know who you are. Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
There was a store downtown that when they released Drake from Kanye West from Adidas, they called me and they asked me if I wanted Yeezys, because I shop there like every single day, So I went up there and I picked up 12 of the granite colorway, the unreleased colorway. This one right here.
Those haven't even released yet?
No, they're not gonna release.
Oh, and they're not gonna release. Wow. And you say you picked up 12 of those, or a size 12?
No, 12.
Oh wow.
12 of them, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like I said, they know me, so they called me and they know that I'm a reseller, so.
Yeah.
I sold a few on eBay already.
Right.
Because I'm like the only one that has them on there. Nobody else has them.
Yeah, no, bro. You would gotta be the only
You
only
see 'em?
person that has those, bro. Yeah, that's crazy.
So like people that have following, I kind of give them a better deal on shoes just because they have that following. And that
Right.
helps a lot. Like one customer, if I give somebody a deal on one shoe, I can probably get 10 customers from that person if they
Right.
have like over 10K followers. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. No, that's a fact, bro. So let me ask you this: who is your biggest, like, who's consuming the most shoes from you, bro? Like, not a single person, but more so like a type of person. You know what I mean? Like, who's buying the most sneakers from you right now? Is it girls?
Yeah, girls. I think girls. That's why I always try to keep the girl sizes in stock. They pay a little bit better. They don't haggle you. You pretty much
Right,
tell them the price and they pay it. Not that I'm charging them over. I'm just
right,
saying like, if they ask me for a shoe, I tell them, or if I got it, I'll be like, yeah, this is the price and that's it.
right,
With men,
right.
it's like, oh, I want to get it
Can
for a
you
little bit of a
do
better deal.
right? Can
Or
you
like,
do
for
280?
example, a reseller. I give resellers a better price just because, I know that they have to make some money too.
Right,
And I sell to them as well because I just want to have that connection,
right,
uh, open. If they help me, I'll help them a little bit. Even if it's not about making money all the time. It's about making the connection with somebody as well.
right. Okay. So you would definitely not 100% disagree with the fact that the resale game is dead and that there's no more. That there's could you? Okay, let me ask you this: knowing everything you know now, let's say a tornado wiped out everything you got in your office right now, and you
Yeah.
said, you know what, I'm coming back. You know what I mean? Do you think it's possible for you to start from scratch today and
Oh
come?
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What's the first
Oh
thing you
yeah.
do?
Like I said, I mean, you're like the accounts, the
Right.
making different accounts, having multiple chances of winning raffles. Try to get all the hype shoes that release, like fours and ones and stuff that people want.
Right.
Always having it. Like for example, I have about 13 pandas right now in stock,
Right.
and I charge a little bit more for them, but I charge that because I have the following, and also because if somebody asks me for a size, I have it,
Right.
and that's when I can charge them more.
Right.
Um, so it's like, no, I would start, if I would start all over again, I would just try to get all the hype stuff. What I'm saying? Like try to get as many raffles in. It's just more chances of getting the shoe. It's, you're going to get it.
Right. Okay. Cool.
More sneaker accounts, all that stuff.
Right. More accounts. Right. Okay. So, let me one last question, and then we're gonna let you get on through the rest of your day because I know you got a bunch of hustling to do. But those shoes I see behind you, is that your personal stash?
Nah,
Oh,
I haven't
everything's for sale, huh?
I haven't kept the shoes since the Jordan 11 lows, 7210s.
Right.
I'm not a sneaker. I look
Connoisseur.
at sneakers now is like money. So if
Right.
you know what I'm saying, that's how I look at it now. I used to be a sneakerhead, that's why I
Right.
got into it. But now it's like I'm not keeping the shoe if I can make some money off of it.
Right.
So all these are for sale. I just have it
Right.
displayed right here in my
Displayed. Right.
in my office. Just if people come over and they pick out some shoes, I can show them what I got.
Right.
Stuff like that. But everything's for sale. I mean, I still have maybe about 20 pairs in my closet, but
Right.
I don't really rock a lot of shoes like that anymore.
Right. You more about the business aspect of it.
Yeah, I try to treat it as a business, and right, like I said, right now it's like slowing down because people are saving their money and all that, the inflation. But people are going to start spending money once Christmas comes around, and I have a lot of inventory right now. Just like I said, I'm selling on eBay. I'm selling 2-3 pairs of shoes every single day on eBay.
Wow.
And it's paying pretty well.
Right.
So like I said, I mean, for example, these Drakes, people were selling them for 220, 240 when they came out, all the resellers, and they sold out in a day.
Right.
And I've been selling them for 300 plus on eBay. Even after
Right.
fees, I'm still making a little bit more than that.
Right.
So,
Yeah, okay. So let me ask you this about eBay. Do they still I know they have the authentication deal there. Does that kind of hold up your your profits or cuz I've heard people say like, hey, I was on eBay because they didn't have that and I could, make my transaction quicker, but now it kind of seems like they hold, they do the same process as StockX. Is that true?
No. For example, if I sell a shoe today, I'll get the money in my account tomorrow.
Right.
So I mean, yeah, it does take long. I think it's not as bad as StockX. You do ship it to eBay, they authenticate it, and they ship it to the buyer. And I think it takes like a week tops. Not like eBay when you're. The thing about StockX, not like StockX. I mean, the thing about StockX is that, for example, right now, I can sell a Jordan 1 Lost and Found to somebody at the high and not ship it till it releases, because you can just scan, have somebody scan the shipping label that StockX sends you, and they'll be like on route,
Right.
So like, people are always like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna order it on StockX. I'm like, wherever you're gonna order on StockX, you might have to wait, or on Go, you might have to wait
2 weeks,
2-3 weeks,
2-3 weeks,
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with eBay, you have to ship it. You can put as long as you want on there. Like if it's a pre-order, you can put that it's a pre-order. But if somebody buys a shoe, I have same day shipping. Like if somebody buys a shoe before like 2 o'clock, I ship it the same day.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, I like eBay. I stopped doing eBay because I had so much. I would get more money by selling it to customers out here, like locally.
Right.
But now that it's slowed down a little bit, I started on eBay again. It's been going pretty good.
Right. Okay.
And like I said, the raffles too.
Right. Just going crazy, huh?
Like this is the raffle that I have going on right now. I posted it. Let me put this phone the other way so you can see it better.
Right.
I posted it yesterday, and there's only 5 spots left. No, 4 spots left.
When is that raffle over?
Whenever it fills.
Okay. Cool.
As soon as it fills, I'll go live and I'll select the buyer. I mean the winner, and then they'll tell me what size they want, and then I'll release it. I'll have their shoe.
Right. Okay.
And there's another one that I have as well. This is a $20 raffle.
And that's all those different that's all those shoes, like whatever the winner picks what they want.
Right, exactly. The winner picks what they want, and I have the list right here. And this one's $20.
$20 to get in there.
It's 13 numbers, so it's lower. It's higher chances of winning. But
Okay.
I have Dunks, Yeezys, Jordans. Slides.
Right. Okay. Bro. That's smart, bro. That's smart. So, I'm gonna go ahead and link your socials, bro. Where else could we find you? Just is Instagram gonna be the best place?
Yeah, Instagram, limited supply DFW.
Right.
Spelled like this.
Right.
Limited
Exactly.
supply DFW. I sell on eBay as well, limited supply. And then TikTok, limited supply DFW. I have OfferUp, limited supply if you're local to DFW. I also post on there. So, I mean, the more avenues you have to sell, the more sales you're going to get at the end of the day.
Right. So, okay, what if I'm in California and I want to buy a shoe from you? Are you against shipping it to me?
No, I ship to everybody. As long as it's paid for, I'll ship it the same day, the next day.
Right.
I use Pirate Ship, so it's a little bit cheaper. I do charge $10 for shipping, but if you buy multiple shoes, then I'll cover the shipping costs.
Right. Okay. For sure, bro. So, man, I appreciate you stopping through again, bro, to give us some game.
Yes, sir.
I'm still trying to convince bro to get on YouTube and just kind of document his day to day. So hopefully we're gonna work together on that.
We're gonna work together.
Yes, sir, for sure, man. Rico Gang, it's been another one, man. We love y'all. Let's get it. Oh yeah.